Boys and girls, today I want to teach you about parallel lines. I know we talked about them briefly in class before, but I noticed on Khan Academy some of you have had some difficulty, so we're just going to go over that again and different shapes with and without parallel lines. So parallel lines are two straight lines in a plane that do not meet. So a plane is a flat space, like a page of paper is a plane, like a floor or a wall or a ceiling. Those are all planes. And so, like the ground, if it's flat, would be a plane, and two railroad tracks would be two parallel lines on that plane. So parallel lines are like railroad tracks. They go on forever in both directions, and they always stay the same distance apart, always the same distance apart, and they move in the same direction. So I want to show you some shapes with parallel lines and without parallel lines. So this first shape here, the trapezoid, has one set of parallel lines. So if you look closely, this set of lines would eventually meet or intersect. But this set of lines on that shape remain the same distance apart. No matter if they extended in both directions, they would never meet or intersect. So this rectangle, also this square, they both have two sets of parallel lines. So for the rectangle, these lines is one set, and they would go on forever in both directions and never intersect, never meet. This set of parallel lines would go on forever in both directions and never meet. Same with the square. Both sets are parallel. They could go on forever in both directions and never meet. But this shape has no sets of parallel lines because both sets of lines would eventually intersect. So if it kept going, they would go apart from each other and never meet, but at one point they would meet right here at a point. So if they kept going on forever in both directions, they'd eventually intersect. So that is not a set of parallel lines. Same with this set of not parallel lines. If they went on forever in this direction, they would eventually cross, they would meet and at a point. So this shape down here, they've already met. Like this line meets here and meets here. But also, if we were talking about this line and this line, they're already at their points. This has no sets of parallel lines. So I hope that is clearer for you. And the other thing I wanted to teach you today is about angles. So this was a question that one of you asked. So lines and angles. I'm going with geometry because I think that you're getting into the geometry on Khan Academy and IXL. And so why not? Let's go for it. So an angle is the space between two intersecting lines. So this line and this line, they intersect at the point, and this, they intersect. So the angle is the space between these two lines where they meet. So angles are named. The center letter of the angle is always in the middle. It's the middle. So angle CBD, this angle, CBD, is less than angle ABC. It could also be named angle CBA, but the B is always going to be in the middle of its name. ABC, CBA, those are the same angles. CBD, DBC, those are the same angles. And this angle is less than this angle. So to show you an example of that, I want to show you about angles greater than 90 degrees. So 90 degrees is a perfect L. If you can fit the corner of a piece of paper or a book right into the corner of this shape, then that would be a 90-degree angle. An L or a T has a 90-degree angle. It's called a right angle. So any angles that are greater than 90 degrees are called obtuse angles, and angles less than 90 degrees are called acute angles, acute little angles. So this angle would be called